Okay, so looks like we are ready now.
NRM is out first, as usual.
Let's have a little look at the Sam, pass it, Jerry, Jet, DZ. There's two horizons. Okay, well, DW has not used the right number.
Was that he's not changed his number? Or
Nope.
is that a penalty then?
Afraid so.
Uh,
Who else has not got their number? Mali. I think that's it. Apart from that, it's just DW. Okay, so let's have a little look and go on board with KVS. He's about to start his lap now, and he's already round the lap, about to start. That's how short this lap is, and he uses all the curb on the entrance there. It's a nice cut there into turn 2, and then it's around for this turn 3. Looking good so far from the Williams driver. Keeping it really tidy so far. Being the first driver out on track, the track is going to be really low on grip, so he's doing well so far to keep it all within the lines.
oh, just on board with Pred, nearly loses it there.
Let's see what sort of banker KVS can do. He crosses the line to do a 57.8 straight off the back, straight into 57s. Wow, that's in Q1. Be interested to see what they could do for Q3, you know, when the track evolutions played a part. DW is on his lap now, he's on double green. Oh, DW has got the right. So maybe, yeah, maybe not, maybe he is alright. Maybe it's someone else who's got. I'm not too sure. DW goes P2. I think no, I don't know. Maybe not. I think they might be all right. To be fair. Curry out on a lap to Ben. The reserve for Haas. Jerry is he on a lap? He is on a lap. I do believe. Or maybe not actually, I think he's not on a lap. Fred's going for another one. But he's really low on ERS. I feel like
it's retired. Has he binned it?
I don't know.
Yeah, he has.
Yeah, he's binned it.
Yes.
That's DW. That's DW out of qualifying. Wow. Oh, that's unreal.
He must have got on the curb or put the power on too early or something.
Must have done. That is DW out. Wow. Did not expect that. Goes up to 59.1. Shift just getting out of the way there for Jet, as Jet is on a lap. Oh, I think cuts the corner a little bit too much there. Who can we find? Mali. Mali's about to start a lap now. Let's see how Mali gets on. He's gone for the medium, so yeah, he's going to try and get into Q2 on a set of mediums. So let's see how he gets on. Doesn't use any of the curb though, the entrance. It's a bit of a lock-up going around turn 1, but nonetheless, keeps it really clean. Although you can tell he's really struggling for grip as he gets a snap of oversteer there. But all in all, looking pretty good so far, considering their set of mediums. It was green in sector 1. Have you noticed anything yet, Lundy, of any other drivers?
Just Mali on mediums. That's it. He's come out on the mediums.
Yeah, I wonder what sort of lap time you can do on these mediums. Because it's such a short track, it may not actually make a huge amount of difference considering the talent he has, you know. But it does look like, visually, it does look like a little bit of a slower lap. I'm no analyst though. Yeah, it's a 58.9. Not bad for mediums, to be honest. but I'm not too sure if that's going to be enough for him to get into Q2, to be honest. How's it going, Z-Tech? We've got a huge Portly fan with us once again. Up the French.
Been very cracky on my end. I've been
Am I?
not sure. Yeah.
Can you guys let us know? Can you guys let us know what the stream's quality is like, please? Let us know if it's all good or if it's not looking too good. Please let us know.
I can have a listen.
Yeah, go for it. Here we go, as the two-time Tier 1 champion is about to start his lap now. We've got TTM Josh on a lap.
Everyone's saying it's fine, so it's probably just me. So.
Okay. Gets around turn 1, gets a bit of a lock up there, but gets the apex really nicely there. Keeps it tidy, coming up towards turn 3 now. Doesn't use much of the runoff there, which is quite surprising, to be honest. You can really exploit all of that runoff there on the exit of turn 3, but the Ferrari driver decides not to do that. But looking good so far from Josh. Going green is sector 1. Let's see what his sector 2 is looking like. .9. Doesn't use all the curb there either on the entrance to the final corner, but nonetheless, looks like a really clean lap so far from Josh. Let's see where this puts him. He goes P3 with a 58.3. So we've got two drivers so far in the 57s. Luke going 57.7 and KVS going for a 57.8.
He's on board with DC now. See what time he can put in. It's on purple on my screen, so I don't know if that's accurate or what.
It's on green on my data.
Alright, yeah.
Oh, he spun!
Oh no! Oh, he got lucky there. He was.
Oh no!
Oh my god!
Oh wow! He just took Josh out.
Billy Monger.
Well, it wasn't caught on stream because I did the replay before, but he pulled out on Josh. So yeah, that is not good from the McLaren driver.
He would have been dead in real life, I think.
Wow. Yeah, I think there could be some interesting discussions after this.
I think they forgot Ghostin was off. He got a 5-place grid penalty as well for DC.
Did Josh get anything?
I don't believe so.
Well, Brenda's just joined the other Ferrari driver. It's gone board. Oh, look, jet spun by the looks of it. It's gone board with Sam. I think he's about to start his lap. Oh no, he's not. Portly is on a lap. He's looks like he's a second down or so though, so not sure if he's gonna back off, which he doesn't look like he is. He's using all his ERS. Looks like he's going for it. He wants to put another lap in. He's currently provisional P3 with a 58.2 in the racing point. Let's see if he decides to come in or if he's gonna try and put his lap. I can't imagine he will. No, didn't think so. Furby is about to finish up his lap. Let's see where this puts him. He goes provisional P4 with a 58.3. Nicely done there from the Hash driver, the Mexican driver. Maddie coming out the pit, Shifty on a lap. I think Shifty's gone for another lap now. Goes on turn 1. Looking clean so far. Let's see how many laps he's done so far on these tyres. He is... I don't even know what I'm looking at. Where is it? Oh, detail, there we go. Fitted. He's done... Oh, he's only done one lap. Oh, he spun in the exact same place his teammate done not too long ago. So
Let's see if he pulls out and someone in.
he shouldn't do. I think he should be alright. He's got plenty of
Yeah, he's got a
space
lot of
around him.
space. He's going in the gravel now.
Right, so Mali's gone for another one. Ah, it's Mali who's... Oh, no, it's not. No, I'm being an idiot. There's a bit of a lock up there coming to turn 3. Uses all the runoff there. So John's taking different lines around turn 1, turn 2 and turn 3. So it's really good to see which lines are paying off more. It's a really wide line around turn 7 there. That's actually not turn 7 anymore, is it? I don't know. Turn 4 now, I think. Obviously on the short version. But he uses a lot of runoff there too and doesn't invalidate. So he's managed to get away with that one there, Mali. He's gone double green in sector 1 and sector 2. Let's see how this ends up for him. He goes provisional P10, so I mean there's 6 minutes left to quali. He could probably go for another lap still, but could he be at threat if he chooses to stick with that lap? I'm sure he'll go for another lap. To be honest, I cannot imagine that he'll stick with that lap. Portley's come out on wet, or is he?
Does he know something that we don't?
He's not come out on wet. He's still in the pit on the wet, but it's just saying on the screen. How's it going, Dave Hunt? Good to see you can join us today. So Luke has retired. He's 57.7 banker. Oh no, I think it was that was the banker. I think actually. He is happy with that, and rightfully so. Really good to get into the 57s. Oh, as Jet Atom nearly bins it. In the same place DW actually DNF'd. And that is Horizon. He just jumped up to P3 if I'm not mistaken. And Mali's done a lap straight afterwards and jumped up to P4. So he is definitely more than safe now. Portley took the wets off and now he's back on the softs. Pred is on an outlap. Let's go on board with the tier 4 champion. And let's see how he gets on. He's backing right off before starting the lap. I think he's got to come in. He's really slow. Maybe he's... What's he doing? What's Pred doing, lovely?
Not sure.
I really don't know what he's doing.
I don't know. He's going again.
Yeah, Brindley, that's fine, mate. I can change it on the... I can change that for you, no problem. I'll just make I'll make Claire's name you. Who can we go on board with? Anyone on a lap right now, Lundy?
Jet Atom's just coming across the line.
I'm going to go on board with Shifty.
I
think Shifty's going for another lap now. We're currently sitting at P16. He is out as it stands, but I'm more than certain we can see Shifty make it into Q2. Very, very strong driver. Had a great season last season, but obviously being out from the period between the seasons for an injury, he's not been able to do much practice. So I think we've still got a lot to see from Shifty yet. Hopefully we can see him get into Q2, and I know he'll be really chuffed with that. So let's see how he gets on. He's gone yellow in sector 1. There's still some time to find this lap. He keeps the car on the track coming around that corner this time, which is really good. Let's see how he nails that corner, to be fair, but runs a bit wide and into validation. Oh, so unfortunate. He was so close to getting around to the end there, but hopefully we can see the McLaren driver have another go.
Curry just about to start his lap, see how well he does. See if he can make it into
Reserve
Q2.
Driver. Let's have a look. I'd like to give a little commentary on this lap, Lundy, if you don't mind.
Yeah, he's just got a bit of traffic. Brenda just come out now. He's got might get a bit of a toe down here. Be good if he can. Getting a few temps. Oh, gets a bit of oversteer there. A lot of back and just kick out there, but hopefully he doesn't lose too much time. You want to get as wide as you can here. Down into 4th up here, get a nice exit. Don't want to put the power on too early and spin out like SDC. Come around here, flat out. Is Brenda gonna get out of the way? Should do here. Gets out of the way nice and early. Now just the last corner. Don't want to get too much of that curb. Throws you off a bit, and you don't want to get too wide. You just want to get it nice and smooth as he does. Going into the last DRS zone, see where he goes, see if he improves. And he doesn't. No, he doesn't improve. Stays P14. So he's still okay at the moment, but I'm not sure if he's going to stay there.
Well, let's jump aboard of Brendan now as he's starting his lap in the Ferrari. He's joined us qualifying late. The only driver not set a time so far, and he really cuts turn 3 there. I'm surprised he didn't get an invalidation there, but using all that curb really did throw his car off a bit there. But nonetheless, it should be a strong sector 1 there. He's got a Haas just ahead of him. The Haas who he let pass as they're on their lap. But I don't think they're going to be in the way for him this time round. Looking good so far for the Ferrari driver. Is he going to be safe? Can he get himself into Q2 with 1 lap? And he's giving it everything right now. Comes down the final corner, goes a little bit wide, misses the apex there, but he shouldn't lose out on too much time from that. Let's see where this puts him. He crosses the line and go P12, so he is safe. Drivers at risk are Curry, Shifty and Jet. Obviously DW is definitely at threat because actually he might.
He's at a 57.9, but he's in P15.
That's strange. Oh, maybe he could. Maybe he has to at least start P15.
Yeah.
Unless someone knocks him down, perhaps.
Yeah, maybe.
Sam is starting a lap now. Let's see how Sam gets on. He currently finds himself in P13. He's been doing really, really well so far this season for a driver.
He's also got injury, hasn't he?
Yeah, he had gotten a recent bike accident as well. So he's doing really, really well considering the circumstances. And for being a driver that's very, very well, he's not confident at all in his F1 capabilities. I've always had faith in him. A very good driver in our esports team. He did not want to be top tier, but has managed to get points in both of the both of the rounds so far in top tier. So hopefully we can see that form continue today at the Sakhir Grand Prix. Q1 is now over, so the drivers are going to start wrapping up their laps.
Yeah, it's gone wide. I think he's out.
Jet's out. Shifty is out. Curry's at risk. DW's at risk. Sam is going to secure his spot, but I don't think he really needs to.
I think that's it. That's it for.
I think we've lost our
drivers.
drivers.
Because well, Sam
there's no chance. That's it. So DW, I think he's going to start at P15. Or wait, does he go into Q2? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure how the
I don't think so.
Works. I wouldn't have thought so. No.
You know, he DNF, didn't he? So.
Yeah. No, I couldn't imagine so. So yeah, there we have it. That should be the end of qualifying. I think we're going to retire now. I don't know if anyone's going to be improving. I think that's it. I think the only one.
No, yeah, that's it.
So when we have the leaderboard up, Lundy, if you'd like to go through the standings.
Yeah. But will it come up? Does it come up for?
Yeah, it comes up for all sections.
Okay.
We have DZ and Jerry's AI cars battling. Sam's having a bit of DZ as well. This is some good action here. We'll take each other out.
Rams him. Remember, DC has a 5-place grid penalty as well, so that could spice things up. The end.
Rightfully so. Terrible driving from the McLaren driver.
Right, so the end of Q1, sorry. We have L7 in pole, NRM second, AMS Horizon third, Mali fourth, Furby fifth, Portley sixth, Josh seventh, Pred eighth, Partick ninth, Jerry 10th, DC 11th, Sam 12th, Brinda 13th, Benji 14th, DW 15th, Curry 16th, Shifty 50 17th, Jet Atom.
So I would also like to mention that Josh has got a 5-second grid penalty as well, and I would have thought that it had been from the contact between the McLaren and the Ferrari earlier on in Q1. So yeah, the Ferrari driver is not going to be happy with that. That's just Cody's logic, him getting a penalty for that. So yeah, we'll see He's hashtag DZ out. Rightfully so. Fair play, Josh. We'll get that trending. Everyone everyone in the chat right now, hashtag DZ out, as he needs to be cancelled. The McLaren driver, he needs
What
to
was that?
go.
I got this.
Hashtag DZ out.
Oh yes, definitely for that dangerous manoeuvre.
Absolutely.
They killed
shocking.
Josh there.
Absolutely killed
Josh
him.
would be dead.
Hashtag DZ out. Get it trending, lads. If you're feeling really bad, at us on Twitter at TT Motorsport UK and hashtag us DZ out, and we'll be giving some of you some shout outs.
So we just do a prediction for the qualifying then, or
Yeah, sure. Do you
just
want to
so there's one up?
see if there's any drivers who maybe qualify on mediums in Q2? What do you think, Lundy?
Well, yeah, there's 3 out at the moment. So what shall the prediction be?
Drivers making it through to Q3 on mediums. How many? Under 3 or 3 or over?
Okay.
I don't know. Or 3 or under or over 3. I don't know.
Well, make it into Q3 on mediums.
On mediums, yeah.
How many drivers make it into Q3 on mediums? Then what should the outcome be? 3 or less, or 3 or more?
Over 3. No, over 3 or less or over 3.
Okay.
Right, it's NRM is about to start his lap now. KVS, always the first man out on track, as you guys should be well aware by now if you watch our streams consistently. He is starting his lap now in the Williams car. Gets a real nice line there through turn 1. Let's see if he can put a 57 banker in again. He'd done that last time in Q1. Runs super wide there at turn 3. He really gets that line nice. So let's see how he gets on the rest of this lap. Lundy, if you'd like to give people a heads up about the...
Yeah, so predictions out now. Just use your TT points in the bottom right to predict how many points you would like to think. If you get the prediction right, you'll win some more points, obviously. So if you think there'll be 3 or less drivers make it into Q3 on mediums, or 3 or more. As we have a spinner, I think. Someone's already spun. Benji, yeah, spun. On the medium.
57.8 consistent times here from KVS, looking really strong so far here in qualifying. How's it going, Edu? We have got a Furby fan here with us today. How's it going, buddy? As Jerry has just put a time in of 58.3. Josh is out on the medium, so he's going to go for his medium strategy. So we've kind of got 1, 2, 3, 4 drivers on the mediums. We've got Benji on the mediums, Mally on the mediums, Josh on the mediums, Portley on the mediums. Mally goes on 1 minute 11, so he must have made a mistake on his lap. He's definitely capable of more than that. Let's see where Josh goes. Oh, sorry, starting his lap now, my bad. So here we have the Ferrari driver starting his lap now. Doesn't use any of the curb there on the entrance. Gets a little bit of oversteer though, coming out of the apex of turn 1, and it looks like he's really struggling to keep the car under control. Coming around turn 3 now, you can tell he's really fighting his Ferrari. The tyres definitely have not warmed up. It's the problem with such a short track. It's hard to warm the tyres up in mediums. You almost want to do 2 out laps before you put a lap in on the mediums, as you can tell that the tyres are so cold still. He might actually be saving his ERS and going for 1 straight afterwards, which it looks like he might be, to be fair.
Zeneram goes pole with a 57.8 on the softs.
See what time Josh can put in here. So he's a 59.2. I think he's on straight for another one, straight at the back. So we'll stay on board with the Ferrari driver and see if we can improve. We can get some on-screen data as well from this and compare it to his last lap. It looks a lot more tidy this lap. You can tell that the tyres would have heated up. We've got a lot more better heat and temperature into them now. So he should more than likely be able to improve. He's gone green in sector 1. Keeping it a lot more smooth through turn for sector 2 as well. It's a heavy lock up there coming to the penultimate corner. As he's half a second up on his time. So it's looking good so far for the 2-time Tier 1 champion. So he ends up on this lap as Luke gets in with a 57.8. Josh improves with a 58.8. So he's a second off of the pole sitter on the medium tyre. So looking good, to be honest, but I think he might need to improve a little bit more if he wants to qualify on mediums coming in to Q3. Portley on his outlap right now. Let's see how Portley gets on. I know Zetex would be fanboying right now for the Racing Point driver. He is out on the mediums as well. Let's see how Portley gets on. Into turn 1, hits the apex beautifully there. Into turn 2, uses all the curb, but almost a little bit too much there, which does throw his car off balance a little bit. Comes into turn 3 very, very nicely there. Doesn't use all the runoff, but gets a very different entry to what some of the other drivers have done there. So it isn't necessary. Looking good so far from Portley, as he's green in sector 1. Oh, back end kicked out there. He would have lost a bit of time. Maybe a 10th. So just getting out of the way there for the Racing Point driver. Same goes with Josh. Coming around the final corner now. Let's see how it ends up for the Racing Point driver on the mediums. He is the second quickest medium man out on track right now, just behind Josh. Not a whole lot separating them though. Brenda's going to have a go on the mediums because he's gone green in sector 1. Let's see what his sector 2 looks like. Not bad, not bad. Let's see how the Ferrari driver can end up. Will he be matching his teammate? Will he be ahead, behind? Into DRS to finish up his lap. He jumps 2 positions behind, and the Racing Point splits the 2 Ferraris. Lundy, anything you've caught this session so far that you'd like to
not
mention?
so far. Not so far. Who's just improved there? Was that Partick going into P8 on the mediums as well?
So, yeah. Currently on board with the Alpha.
There's a few. Yeah.
Horizon. He won round 1. When was it Silverstone? Yeah, he had a good strategy lined up last race, but absolutely messed it up jumping on the softs with about 15 laps to go. So if he doesn't make a similar mistake here today, otherwise we may not see him up on that podium like last week. But he goes P3 for now with a 57.9. 3 drivers into the 57s here in Q2. Looking good so far from these guys. But more drivers that are improving. It's pushing these medium runners down more and more. Benji. Benji's got the wrong number.
Still Pred yet to come out, so remember it's the top 10 that go into Q3. So if Pred comes out on the softs, he could knock out Partick or Josh, or if he decides to come up mediums. Who knows?
Yeah, so I'm not sure what's going on, to be honest. This Horizon number 60, but it also says Horizon number 47. I'll quickly check that. Who should I go on board with? Lundy, you can quickly commentate whilst I check something.
I think who's this? Is Brendy's just coming in. Is
Mally?
Alright.
No, he's Mally. Yeah, Mally. Go on board with Mally.
Okay, so he's set 2 laps on the medium, Mally has, and he's now on the soft, so I suppose he doesn't think like he can improve on the medium, so he's going to have to go on the softs. So let's see what he can do then. Okay, starts his lap now. As Pred also is now... Well, he's sent the pits, he hasn't come out.
Yeah, he's still in the pits.
We've got 3 cars out on track at the moment. Everybody's waiting to the last few minutes to all come out if they need to try and set 1 more lap. I think Josh and Partick are on the in the danger zone there, so they might need to come out again just in case.
I'd like to say thank you so much there to Dave Hunt for donating £5 to us here at TTM. Every donation really helps us to improve and develop all the facilities and what we do here at TTM. So thank you so much for that. It really does help. Very generous of you, Dave. So thank you. See how Mali gets on. He's put a yellow sector 1 in, so not best sector 1 for Mali. But if he can get up into sort of maybe the top 6 positions, he should be safe. As he does, he's up into the top 5. Narrowly missed out of 57 there.
Yeah, so I think with the predictions, most people voted for 3 or less. So I think, yeah.
Pred has actually come out. 4 minutes remaining, Pred's come out on a set of medium, so he must think that he can put a really good lap in here because none of the other drivers have. I mean, Partik's in the pits at the moment. He's currently set 1 lap on the mediums, which is 58.8, which finds himself in the dropout zone in P12. So yeah, let's see what Pred can do. Pred's about to start his lap now. The Tier 4 champion in the Alfa Romeo, going for a lap now. First lap of Q2 for the driver. He's got to make this one count, that is for sure. In turn 1, late on the brakes there, and clips the apex beautifully. Keeps the car nicely under control as well, and you clearly tell that he's got this absolutely secured. There's a little bit of oversteer coming out of turn 3, but nothing too bad. It shouldn't cost him much time at all. Now it's just a harsh left-hander, carrying a lot of momentum still. Round the right-hander, this curve is absolutely lethal if you touch it. He just narrowly misses it. He uses the curb on the exit and cuts in the penultimate corner. Doesn't use a lot of curve on the outside there, but still gets a nice line through regardless. So it should be a good lap from him. I think we could see this lap put him in the top 10. I generally do think that. It has looked like a really good lap so far for a set of mediums. Gets a little bit of oversteer there, come around the final corner. Into the DRS, Pred goes. Oh, narrowly misses out. So he's got to come in. I don't think he's going to make it.
Well, yeah, it takes quite a long time to come in and change tyres, so he might be out.
Josh in the dropout zone right now, but he is on a lap. He is in P12. He's on green in both his sectors. He's looking strong. Can we see the Josh jump up into the top 10? His lap was set on medium, so I'm more than certain the Ferrari driver is going to jump up and make a good lap. He does. He goes P7 with a 58.1. And look how close that is between P5 to P8. There's not much separating them at all. Well done there, Josh, getting himself into the safe zone. Now, another driver who's at risk here is Deezy. Deezy's coming out the pits. Benji is about to finish up his lap. Does he improve?
So is Brinda as well.
He was 2 tenths down. Brinda goes P9.
Brinda goes.
Knocks Deezy out the dropout zone. Now Sam is he's under pressure. He is under pressure. Partik still in the pits. They're waiting till the last minute to come out. I'm going to go on board with Deezy, as I feel Deezy could put a solid lap in here, to be honest. Will Pred be able to get back out? That's the question. I mean, if he's in
stay
now,
on board.
I think a lot of other drivers are yet to come out, and I think our timings are a little bit delayed compared to these guys. So I feel like we could see Pred go for another lap. But Deezy is now the McLaren driver out on a lap. He is starting his lap right now. Coming up towards turn 1. Partik getting out the way there for him. Doesn't use any lockup there. Really nice line there from Deezy. Not locking up, especially impressive. Lockup coming into turn 3, but rightfully so. I mean, it's so hard not to lock up there. But looking really clean so far from the McLaren driver. Goes green in sector 1, and he is 2 tenths up on his time. Gets a beautiful line there through the long left-hander. Used a bit too much curb there on the outside, which does compromise his momentum a little bit. But nonetheless, looking really strong so far from the McLaren driver.
So Pred has just come out of the pit, or he's out of the pits now. So I think our times are wrong because
I think like a minute or so delayed. Here we go, Deezy across the line. He goes provisional P4, narrowly missing out on the 57s. It's a 58 flat. That's a 1-2 for the Renault team, as Mali does a 57.8. So yeah, he is more than safe. Deezy should be safe. Anyone up to sort of... I don't know, it's hard to say, to be honest. I mean, no. Okay, so Jerry's on a lap, but he's actually safe. So Jerry can just abort his lap if he really wants to. He can save the tyres, come in like he does now. Pred though, Pred's done.
So right, so our time wasn't wrong. It just came up too late.
Yeah, how strange. Or no, maybe, I don't know.
Well, he had plenty of time to come out, he just...
Let's watch his ERS. We're on board with the Alfa Romeo driver now. Does this look like an AI driving? No, he's not using his ERS. It's definitely a bot.
Yeah. Well, that's it then. So
Renault domination.
I'll end it now. Well done to everyone who voted for 3 or less. It won't be very good odds because majority of people did vote for 3 or less, but nevertheless.
I'm gonna go grab a drink. Lundy, if you keep them occupied for now, I'm gonna quickly grab a drink.
Sure thing. Once the thing loads up, I'll go through the drivers making it into Q3.
Good job, Jim.
We should be over it. Thank you, ZTEX24, for subscribing. It doesn't come up on my screen, but I think you heard it on stream. I think everyone is as you've gone, but there you go. Mali in P1, L7 P2, NRM 3rd, Horizon 4th, DC 5th, Furby 6th, Brinda 7th, Porty 8th, Josh 9th, and your last qualifier is Jerry in P10th. Knocked out Sam, Benji, Pred, and Partik. Now moving on to the final section of qualifying Q3. So let's see how that goes. My ears just got molested without my consent.
ZTEX dropped the subscription. Thank you so much, ZTEX. Yeah. I missed that. I was just getting a drink. Yeah, it's supposed to make you guys have your ears bleeding. Because we want to make sure you guys know of the great people here supporting TTM. So thank you there, ZTEX. I'm sure that one was for Portley.
Right. 2 people have already... A lot of people coming out straight away.
Yeah, they're flying out. Everyone's coming out, look.
Yeah.
Is KBS the first one? Of course he is.
Yeah.
Being in a Williams garage as well is a huge advantage, but nonetheless... Even if he was a Mercedes driver, I'm sure he'd be the first one out. Guy's cracked. Who should go on board with?
I don't know.
French Mafia. For that one, ZTEX, as soon as Portley's out, we'll be going on board with him for his lap. That one will be for you, ZTEX. Okay, I'm gonna go on board with... I'm going to go on board with Horizon. Let's see how Horizon gets on.
So we do a quick prediction for pole?
Go for
it. What should it be? Like, will someone get on pole?
Yeah, it's got to be that. It's the only way of doing it.
Who? L7 or someone else? Or who do you think is going to come on pole? We just do yes or no.
Go L7 because he's looked strong so far in all qualifying sessions, and he was the winner last time out in Bahrain and got pole in Bahrain. So yeah, I'd personally probably say L7.
Okay, so there you go. Will L7 get pole? Yes or no?
So far so good though from the Alpha driver, who we're currently on board with. He's on green in sector 1, so someone is quicker on track than him, which would be KVS. KVS would have put a purple sector 1 in. Or maybe someone stole it from him behind, I'm not too sure. But we'll find out shortly as we get a lot of drivers about to cross the line. We'll jump straight on with Portley as he's behind the Alfa Romeo driver now, about to start his lap. KVS puts a 57.8, another 57.8. That's his banker in every session so far. Horizon puts a 57.9 in. Portley's about to start his lap now, and this one is for Zetex. Here we go, as the Frenchman is about to start his lap now. Late on the brakes there.
Goes pole, provisional.
I think Portley's entrance to turn 1 there was compromised a little bit by hitting a bit too much curb, which kind of threw his car off balance there, but nonetheless a really strong sector 1 so far for the Racing Point driver. Oh, Portley spin! That is a Portley spin. We'll blame Zetex for that one.
Oh, he's going to get hit here. Who's that? Furby's
just driving around him. Off-road.
You've got to try and get in with it. He's going to get scarfed if he drives the wrong way. Have you seen that before?
Where is
oh
he?
my god, he's blocking the rough. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, Portley. Right, who's on a lap? Who wants it? DZ. I think he's going to be coming in, to be honest. I can't see him going for another lap. Yeah, I think it's going to be a bit quiet now. I think Jerry's on a lap. Let's go on board with the Tier 2 champion. The Red Bull driver now. Using no line. Up into Q3. Really good for the Red Bull driver. There's both of our no assist drivers after Q3, which is great to see. Jerry goes green in Sector 1, so he's up on his Sector 1 time. Help if I get the...
Oh, KVS goes pole, did you see that?
I missed that. It's good. He's on pole, yeah. So he's gone improved by 2/10 and he's gone to 57.6. Really strong there from KVS. It'll be interesting to see if anyone can match that or even improve that for that matter. So Jerry's not been able to improve on his Sector 2 with a strong Sector 1. Oh, yeah, he backed off. Kind of the final corner. Luke's just coming out the pits now. So he's come out in a brand new set. With 7 minutes remaining, kind of interesting coming out in a brand new set at this stage. I'd personally probably wait until the last couple of minutes or so. But who can we go on board with? Brinda. Brinda's gone. I don't really think there's a lot going on right now.
It's yeah, Horizon. It's just about come around, set up, start this up.
I want to go on board with Luke because I've already been on board with Horizon this session. So I don't know if you want to go on board with Horizon, maybe.
Yeah, I'll stay on board with it. See how it is.
Sure thing. Okay, so Luke's come around the final corner now to start his lap. Currently finds himself provisional P2 with 57.8. See if he can improve on that this lap. See if he can challenge that pole position, which would be in some of your guys' favour, and it won't be in some of your guys' favour, depending on what you voted on just now. But looking really good so far through the first couple of corners. Comes out turn 3, kisses the apex there, nicely done. Uses all the runoff there from turn 3, and even more, using all of the track and even more. So yeah, he's pushing the track limits to the very maximum. Really good so far from Luke. Considering he's pretty much got a broken finger, he's looking good. He is looking strong. Yeah, really good so far. So he's gone purple in Sector 1, purple in Sector 2. He is on for pole position here provisionally. Let's see how he does through the final corner. Can we see him get into the 57.5s? Or could we see him do even better? Let's have a look now as he crosses the line. He does a 57.6 and he improves on KVS's time by barely anything. So yeah, very nicely done there from the Renault driver. And KVS is straight back out. He's a few thousandths down on his first time. See if he can make that up throughout the rest of this lap. Oh, he runs too wide. And that is an invalidation from the Williams driver. Portley's flying past there. Let's see how he's getting on. He's on green in Sector 1. Bit of oversteer there coming out the penultimate corner. But he does go green in Sector 2. Although he hasn't been able to set a time yet. Let's see where this places the Racing Point driver. Okay, so he holds the 8.2. He holds P9.
Manny's still yet to come out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, Jinx. Furby on a lap. Another one of our esports drivers. In fact, the majority of the drivers here in Q3 are all TTM drivers. The only one not would be AMS Horizon, but as for the rest of them, they are all part of our team, which is great to see. Now let's see what the Hash driver can do. He's gone green in sector 1, green in sector 2. Let's see how he gets on through the final corner here. Rides a bit of the curb, but overall keeps it really clean here, the Mexican. Let's see what he can do as he crosses the line and goes provisional P4. Another driver into the 57s. Nicely done there from Furby. Portley's in. As for that, everyone's in the pits now, so now we'll just wait.
So, yeah, we got Brinda just coming out. He's just come out, and Racing Point as well. Oh, he's just coming in.
Let's see if I can, if someone can improve on Luke's time. If they can, I'll be playing a special sound to celebrate. Got the soundboard out now, guys. It's getting serious.
It's getting serious now. Big upgrades.
Well, the Ferrari driver is about to start his lap. Shout out to both Ferraris making it into Q3 as well. I think they're the only team to have both of the... Oh no, sorry, no, the Renaults are as well. Yeah, just the Renaults and Ferraris are the only drivers in to Q3. So let's see how Brittany gets on. Got a lot of traffic though, as Jerry is right in the way of Brinda, and that, yeah, that's probably that's going to get reported by the stewards more than likely. That is not ideal for Brinda, getting blocked on his lap. Really unfortunate there, and yeah, I'm pretty sure he'll be pretty peeved off with that one. Right, well, AMS Horizon, he's on a lap. Who are you on board with right now, Lundy?
No, at the moment. Just seeing who's going to start.
Well, I think Deezy just started his lap, but he's going around turn 1 now. So turn 3 at this stage. Not sure how he's going to be getting on.
Oh, he gets a bit roasted there. I think he's lost a lot of time. Blue. Yeah.
It's Josh just narrowly getting out of the way there. I think a lot of these guys don't actually realise who's on hot laps because the laps are so short. They just think people are on in laps or out laps a lot of the time. But Toby does, oh sorry, Horizon I should say, does improve by 400ths there. And he works as, he holds his P3, improves ever so slightly. Brindy going for another lap. Jerry on a lap 2. As he's 400ths down. Deezy doesn't look like he's done a great lap there. I think he's about to finish up now. I don't think he's going to improve. Jerry runs wide. That should be invalidation, and it's not. But I think that corner was he would have lost a bit of time there anyway, so they didn't invalidate it. Josh is on a lap now. He's on green in sector 1. See what he gets on here. Yeah, sorry, Zizek's only just saying that now. Australia is next week, buddy. Right, Josh. Going across the line. He jumps up to P8 and drops Deezy down to P9. Deezy's gone green in sector 1 though. He's gone straight for another lap. See what the McLaren driver can do here. As he's nearly 2/10 up on his time. Come around the final corner. Currently finds himself a P9. Can he work his way up the order? He does. There's P6. And Deezy improves there. Nicely done there from the McLaren driver. Portley jumps up to P5 and actually knocks Deezy down. And a little bit. Furby's on a lap now, but he's not been able to improve on his first sector.
Oh, NRM can't improve. He's second.
He has.
NRM. I mean,
No, he's not.
L7, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, KVS
NRM
has gone pole. Incredible there from the Williams driver, and he improves on Luke's time. Wow. Oh, as Furby gets a bit of a spin there, almost half spin coming out the final corner. But KVS is the provisional pole sitter. And who's that? Someone's got a wheel hanging off of one of the Renaults, and that's qualifying over. So KVS is your pole sitter here today at the Sakhir Grand Prix here for round 3. That was such a weird ending. That all happened so fast. Andy, if you'd like to go through the honours.
Well, yeah, so that dramatic enter Q3 there. NRM gets pole, L7 second, AMS Horizon third, Mally fourth, Brinda fifth, Portley sixth, Furby seventh, DC eighth, but with a 5-place grid penalty as well, so that will drop him down. Josh ninth, and TTM Jerry round it off in P10. Okay, here we go. For the second time, 1 lights, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. Go, go, go! For the second time here at Bahrain Shore.
See how they get on this time. There's no wings flying this time. KVS holds the lead, but Luke looks up the inside, coming into turn 1. Cannot make it.
Teammates touch, no damage.
Portley and Mally go side by side. Furby and Josh looking very, very close too. Mally sits really close behind Portley there, almost coming side by side. Pred, there's been a bit of wing loss there from Josh or Pred. Pred goes through the cones, and there's all sorts of going on. Cones flying everywhere back here at the back of the pack. DW's looking at the inside of Pred, and he goes through him. There's a bit of glitch there, bit of lagging issues. Let's have a little look further up through the field. Mally makes a move on Brinda there. I think Brinda's actually trying to look at the inside, and Mally's really struggling in that Renault by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Let's have a little look. Everyone should be on. Yeah, everyone's on the right side. It's good to see. There'll be no penalties for that.
DC jumping all the way back to
Horizon's leading. So Horizon's managed to jump KVS and Luke on the first lap. What a lap from the Alfa Romeo driver to start off this race. Anyone going to try anything up into turn 1? No one's quite close enough yet. Keeping it respectful and clean, which is very, very good to see. So we managed to get through a whole lap so far without a safety car. It is unheard of from top tier. Really, really good start from these guys. DZ and Jet going wheel to wheel here.
So is DW and Pred. Pred going up the inside of DW going up the inside of Pred. Gets move done.
Shifty going to look around the outside of Curry. Can he hang it around the outside? He doesn't give a lot of room. Similar move to what we saw last week at Bahrain, but managed to carry.
Pred gets back though at DW around the outside. A great battling going on here.
2 tenths separate the leaders. See if what Luke does here. He doesn't get a great exit there out the final corner. No DRS enabled yet. KVS looking tight behind Luke as well, and they made a bit of a gap here from Portley. Attempt separating Sam and Josh. Sam's going to make a move on the Tier 1 champion coming into turn 1. The Tier 3 champion launching inside. Oh, look how close he got to Jerry there. Wow. But Josh still being able to hold it, but they're still side by side. Can he hold it around the outside? These drivers are still wheel to wheel, still side by side for the whole first sector. And they're still side by side. But Josh is going to have to let off, and that is Sam up into P9. Great battling there from these guys, and DW's managed to get past Pred, both on the mediums. There's a battle here for the lead. Yeah, he is. He's going to try and make a move, coming to the final corner. This is a very optimistic pace to make a move, but he does it! And Horizon actually backs off and allows it. Yeah, he does. I think he done that purposely, otherwise he could have lost a move there. Lost a position there from KVS, but Luke has managed to get the DRS, and the Horizon's really under pressure here as he's got no DRS. But it doesn't look like KVS can be able to do anything this time round. Coming to turn 1, Portley looks really close to KVS, but nothing. There's a bit of contact there from Josh and Mally. Furby right on the back of Josh now. Oh, sorry, Brinda. Oh, my bad. I've got the Ferrari drivers the wrong way around there. But yeah, looking pretty interesting so far from these guys. Oh, as Pred completely takes a new route there through turn 3. Luke leads from Horizon from KVS, Portley, Mally, Brenda, Furby, Jerry, Sam. Josh runs up top 10. Benji, DW, Pred, Party, Deezy, Curry, Shifty, and Jet Atom are the 18 gyros currently in order of lap 4 of the Sakhir Grand Prix. Yellow flag, and that is an AlphaTauri. That is Jet Atom, and he must have made a spin. Very unfortunate there from the X tier 3 driver. Now up into top tier, struggling there. And looks
here
like
goes Jerry on the back of Furby here. Oh, and Brenda is both
Brenda
gonna have a go. Is Jerry gonna follow
turn
Furby?
1.
Oh, contact there.
Furby and Brenda wheel to wheel, side by side. Brenda trying to switch back.
Mally, ow.
What's happened? Safety car. Wait, what? Why? Wait, what? Why? Why is there a safety car? Mate, this, I'm telling everyone right now, there is something wrong with this track with glitches. We had it in the mini-series. There's constant problems with this track, I'm telling you. It's a buggy track. I don't know. It's just bugged out and there's a safety car. There should be no reason to be a safety car. I'm telling you there's something wrong with this track.
I just lost connection.
Did you? Well,
I don't know. There's
Jam's got to drive through.
Everyone's got X above their name.
Well, they're all coming in now. Luke's coming in. Horizon's coming in. KVS in. Portley in. Mally in. Furby in. Brenda in. Jerry in. We got Josh staying out. Who else is coming in? Looks like the Red Bull as well. Partik. DW. Shifty comes in. Curry stays out. Shifty stays out. Sam comes in. Jet's got a drive through. You cannot serve it under the safety car, unfortunately. He'll have to serve that when we're back green flags again. So Josh takes the lead of this Grand Prix. Interesting strategy here from Josh. Obviously on the soft compound. Likewise with Benji. And they've not took full advantage of this safety car. Really, really strange that is. Because their tyres are going to really degrade when all these other guys behind them are going to be on the mediums, or maybe some on hard. So yeah, really interesting there. Let's see what the other drivers have decided to jump onto. If we go... Okay, so we've got from P6 all the way down to P18. They're all in hards, minus Jet Atom and DW. And DW's come out on a set of softs. Did he mean to do that? That is the question. I wouldn't have thought he'd mean to go on softs, to be fair. Shifty's picked up a penalty, and as I say that, Jet Atom's just picked up one as well, I think. A little look at the penalties. What these penalties? Oh, Jet Atom, sorry, is drive-through, yeah. And Shifty's picked up a 3-second. Shifty, Curry, Pred, Benji. Sorry, no. Shifty, Curry, Pred, Josh, and yeah, Benji are yet to pit, but Pred's in now. No, he's not. What? So there's been a change there. Oh, Josh is coming. So Josh didn't pit on the first safety car. Or on the first lap at least anyway. That's so strange. That's really strange. I don't know why. I think we've lost Lundy as well. Lundy, you there? Okay, we've lost Lundy. Let's get him back in. So Benji leads this race. The Williams driver leads from Pred to Curry, Shifty, Luke, NRM KVS, Horizon, Portley, Furby, Brenda, Jerry, Mally, Partik, Deezy, Josh, Sam, DW and Jet. And I'm really gutted for Josh, to be fair, because he looked really, really good. And if he pitted with these other guys, we could see him up near the front of the hard runners. So yeah, not too sure what was going on there. If it was just sort of a split decision last minute and he made a mistake, I'm not too sure. But nonetheless, I think we've got a good race upon us. As all the drivers are starting to bunch up now. DW backing right off here, so I think he's wanting to keep his tyres as warm as possible, ready to start the Grand Prix on lap number, the end of lap 8, I believe. Lundy, are you back with us?
Yes, I am. I lost connection there.
It's good to have you back, mate.
It was an interesting few laps. There's a lot of things going on there. Still not. Do you know why the safety car came out?
No idea, mate.
Okay.
It's a glitchy track. So yeah, Dave pointed out something good there. He's saying Josh didn't want to double stack with Brinda. So that's why he pitted the following lap. And yeah, Mally as well. So Mally's had to double stack, and that's absolutely killed him. And now he's done a P12. So yeah, we can see a good race upon us here, and we can have some good driver days coming through as well. We can see the likes of Josh, Mally, may be able to work their way up after the woeful safety car that's been deployed for a very strange reason once again. Safety car is in this lap. Here we go, Lundy.
Here we go.
The Williams is currently setting the pace, weaving around, getting those tyres to ultimate temperature. He is setting the pace for these drivers. We're going to go on board with him and look behind and see what he does with Pred. These guys have a lot of experience, and he's gone. He's already gone, I think.
I think he's holding the computer. Oh, now he's gone, yeah.
Yeah, he went really, yeah, strange. And now Pred's already. Pred's going to make a move. He's going to make the move.
He's on the pass.
Okay, so now we've got Curry. So Curry's going to make a move here just for the lead of the Sakhir Grand Prix. Looks like the inside, but he can't make it move. And that is these shifty. Trying to look around the outside of Curry. Side by side, there's contact. KVS has dropped right down. His Bottas. Oh, his contact.
Just lost his front wing. Or part of it.
KVS under threat from Furby. KVS has had an awful start here. He had such a strange launch, and that has really cost him. And there's side by side Shifty and Luke, wheel to wheel, and there's Horizon as well. Having a look in on Shifty, but he's got wing damage.
A lot of action going on
Brinder
here.
and Jerry.
Who's that? KVS going wide there. Where's he going?
He's gone off. I don't know what he's doing. Has he got missing wing? I don't know.
He has He's got damage.
He does. Yeah, he does. I have no idea how
he gets a 10-second penalty for that.
Wow. What a shame. And there's a change for the lead here. Benji looking at the inside of Pred for the lead on the Grand Prix on the soft tyres. Benji in the Williams makes a move into first place past the Alfa Romeo. Let's have a little look further back, and there's wheel to wheel Shifty and Horizon. Maddie getting caught up in some mess, and that's allowed the Mercedes driver to get right on the back of the Renault. Portley and Horizon.
Here goes Portley.
Yeah, we're going to stay on board of Furby here. Furby gets a good view of this. Partick right on the back of Maddie as well. Yeah, incredible start here from these guys. It's been very interesting. KVS really losing out there though. It's such a shame. I don't know why he started at such a strange time. It's really cost him dearly for him and the Williams team. But nonetheless, we've still got some good battling underway here. As there's a big train upon us here from the midfield. I say midfield, it's well, kind of.
There goes Furby now on Horizon. Horizon's struggling now with that damage on his front wing. Oh my! Oh! Straight into the back of Swifty there. There's a big train now behind Portley.
There's a big train everywhere. It's one big train here, isn't it, Lundy? There's all of them.
There
DW
is.
right at the back of this train as well.
Here goes Furby on Shifty as well. Gets the job done.
Brindo on
If
Horizon.
you're not giving up though.
Contact there between two drivers, but nothing too much. Oh! But Furby managed to keep it in a straight line, which is really good to see. He's going to go on board with the Hash driver now, see if he can make anything work here on Shifty, coming into lap 12 of the Sakhir Grand Prix. Almost nearly halfway through this race already. And Deezy's nearly going to get lapped already, look! Look at the mini-map.
That is a shame for DC there. I don't know what's going on there.
I have no idea, Lundy.
It's
Shifty
Pred
under pressure.
Pred on Benji. Pred going down the inside, getting there. Oh, bit of contact.
I don't think anything too serious though. Let's have a little look further back. Through turn one. There's so many drivers all together right now. They're squabbling for positions. Josh looks up the inside of Partick. Can't make it work, but Partick looks up the inside of Jerry. But he can't make it work, and Jerry has the better traction on the outside there. But Josh on the back of Partick now. He's going to look to the right, looks to the left. Partick's got no ERS left, and that is going to allow Josh to have that little bit of an advantage on the Mercedes driver, but he can't do nothing just yet with the DRS, because they're all in a one big DRS train. But Partick goes wide, and Josh is capitalising on his mistakes here, but he can't make it work just yet. all happening so far here. Oh, there's a big block up from Partick. And there's just this train is huge. It's humongous here. But Shifty right under pressure now from Brinder. He's got no ERS left either. Brinder looks up the inside, coming to the final corner. Wheel to wheel still. Shifty's not giving up. And they're side by side. Brinder's going to have that
ERS.
Yeah, they are. Let's see what happens here. As no one's given up yet, but Brinder has
as well, gaining a lot on both of them.
Yeah, but look at Mally! Mally up the inside of all of them! Oh, but there's contact! Oh, but he manages to keep it in a straight line. This is such close wheel-to-wheel action. Unreal. I don't even want to do a replay because we're going to miss something here. This is all happening here. Oh, Jerry's pinned it! Jerry's pinned it! Oh, my God!
Is that a safety car? Virtual safety car?
No way. That was so unfortunate there from Jerry. I'm absolutely gutted for him. Oh.
Jerry. Anyone but Jerry.
Oh my gosh, mate.
That was hectic. Few laps there. I need a breather now.
Gyros must decrease by 40%. No overtaking to get any penalties. We do not want any of that. Big F for Jerry though, guys. Big F. He is probably out of the Red Bull.
Must not have had his rogue energy today because he wasn't on form there.
Well, DW is coming in now. He's taking advantage of this virtual safety car. Probably going to jump on the mediums at this stage. Possibly softs. I don't know. Probably mediums actually. Let's see what the Alfa Romeo does. So, okay, so Praise come out in the soft. Shifty's got a 3-second time penalty. Let's have a little look though, as they're all back underway again. This battling has not stopped these guys. The VSCs, so they just slowed them down for a bit, let them regain their ERS, and Horizon's looking around the outside of Shifty. Shifty's got no ERS still though, and the Alfa Romeo driver's going to try to look around the outside. The damaged Alfa look around the outside of the McLaren, and they're still side by side, giving each other plenty of room. Lots of respect between these two, but Horizon's still up the inside, but there's contact, and now that's Mally. Mally's right on the back, but Partick looking up the inside as well. They're all still so close to each other. Really, really good here from these guys, and keeping it very respectful. Luke leads from Poultney, from Furby, Curry, Brendan, Shifty, Horizon, Mally, Partick, Josh, Sam, Benji, Pred, KVS, Jet, DW, and DZ are the drivers remaining in this Grand Prix. 17 drivers remain from 18, and now we've got a big train brewing up here. And look, Mally's got a great slingshot. Up the inside of Horizon and Shifty, 3 wide into turn 1, there's going to be contact. Oh my gosh, he makes. Oh no! He took them all out! Oh my gosh! That's unreal. That is unreal.
The big one here at Sakhir.
That he took them all out. Oh my gosh. That was from that. I don't think Shifty like imagined there would be 3 wide. It just caught him off guard, and Shifty and Horizon now still the exact same as last lap, wheel to wheel, coming into this left-hander. What are we going to see here? No, Horizon takes P10. Oh, Pred on the inside of Benji! Out of nowhere, Pred's going to make a move here on them soft tyres. So he's going to try and work his way up the pecking order now on these brand new fresh softs. So it's going to be really interesting to see how these tyres get on. Looking good so far, but they're only a lap old. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they get on. Shifty's not coming in.
Yep, so Sam and Josh both in. Both for 3 new front wings as well. Oh my god, Pred sending it up the inside of Shifty there. Still side by side, Shifty gives up the place. But no, he doesn't.
Oh, Shifty, what was that? Shifty just hit straight into the back of Pred. Oh, wow. That might have crossed his wing a bit. I'm not too sure. Let's have a look at his wing. Oh, no, he doesn't. He's alright, he's alright. But he's still got that flash in the RS. He's gonna struggle. But now we've got 2 teammates here. Interesting. So is Horizon's going to allow him pass?
Oh,
he does.
Pass. Yeah, he does.
Yeah, on the soft tyre. Fair play. Good team orders there. Nice to see them work as a team. Nicely done there. Shifty's lost out on a couple positions there. Furby on, Brenda on the back of Furby here, but he can't make nothing into turn 1. Have a little look through now. DW on the back of KVS. Sam gets a 3-second time penalty. Horizon got Benji on his back. Benji late on the brakes there, coming to turn 1. What an eventful race this has been so far. I've been so entertaining to commentate. All sorts going on. Absolutely chaotic, but also very entertaining. But we're starting to see some gaps spread out now between some drivers. We're getting groups of drivers starting to form up. DW and KVS are in their own little bubble, and then we've got the McLaren to the Mercedes of Shifty to Partick sort of in their own. And then we've got the leaders. Well, we've got Luke 3 seconds ahead. I must give him a shout out for that. That is incredible. We're already 3 seconds ahead. Portley sitting in P2. Furby P3. Brinda sitting real tight to the Haas though. We just see if Brinda can make anything work here. Lundy, what have you got to say about this so far? Oh, what have you got? Oh, that's an AlphaTauri! And that's Sam! No! After his double points finish, we have just lost Sam from the Sakhir Grand Prix, and that's a virtual safety car. Oh, no, Sam. Oh, I'm gutted for him. Oh, DW just sped in the pit lane. So that's going to cost him dramatically come to the end of this Grand Prix. He jumps on the soft tyres. Serving his 5 second now. That's not actually too bad. That's not actually too bad for him. It's not ideal, but at least he's serving it now, not at the end of the Grand Prix. Horizon right on the back of Benji. It'll be interesting to see what he does here on the restart. He does not want to go over the Delta, otherwise it could lead into a penalty. But Deezy and Josh side by side right now. The Ferrari versus the McLaren. They're still wheel to wheel, side by side. Deezy looking around the outside of Josh. Oh, there's a bit of contact. But Deezy holds P13 from Josh. Malley and Curry switch positions, and he drops down to the pits. My bad. I thought that was an overtake. It was actually Curry jumping into the pits. I think, yeah, I don't know. I can't keep up. The track's so short, it's so hard to keep up with what's going on. We just see what Josh does here. He's got a tank full of ERS compared to Deezy. And he's also going to have the assist of DRS coming down the main straight now. Let's see what the Ferrari driver does. So we're on board with him now. Let's see what he does. Does he make a move into turn 1? I think he might do. No, he doesn't. Oh, but he goes into the back of the McLaren there. But he manages to avoid any contact, which is great to see. Oh, we've actually lost Lundy from the party. Let's get him back in. But he's still stuck to the back of the McLaren. Oh, there's a battle here for Furby and Brinda as well. So Brinda managing to get ahead of Furby, but now Furby could be in DRS on Brinda coming down the straight. But Brinda's got a great launch there, and they've both got no ERS left, and Furby using that little bit, that tiny little bit he had remaining, but yeah. Well, Josh is closer this time round. Josh right on the back of Deezy. Is Josh going to make a move this time? He's using his ERS already. He's definitely going to make the move now. Looks up, down the inside of Deezy. Deezy does not defend. He allows the move from Josh, and that is Josh up into P13. Ferrari driver's done that comfortably, and as for the rest of the gaps in track right now, not a lot to be seeing right now. Furby on the back of Brinda, but he looks quite far back. If you're going to try and make a move here into turn 1, it'd be very optimistic. Very, very optimistic, I must say. Benji, though, doing really well in the Williams in points, and he looks like he's going to make a move here on the Mercedes, potentially, as it looks like he's going to, and he does, and he looks like the inside of Partick. Partick doesn't defend. Partick sits straight back in the slipstream of the Williams driver, and that's Benji up to P7. Benji's doing really, really well here after a very unconfident driver. He's doing really well sitting in the points right now in the Williams. Great to see from Benji. Who should I go on board with? Curry on the back of Shifty. Is Curry going to make a move here? I don't think he's going to be able to. He's not quite close enough. Oh, but Shifty runs wide. That's allowed Furby to capitalise on that mistake from the McLaren. Can he make anything work here? No, he cannot. Not on this occasion. Where is Lundy at? Who's getting back in?
I'm back.
Oh, you're in?
I lost connection again.
You're having a nightmare, bro.
This track doesn't like it. Where was we? What has changed?
Shifty's about to get overtaken here from Curry. As he's running really
going
defensive.
into the pits, isn't he?
Into the pits, yeah. Let's have a little look further up. Shout out to Curry, the reserve driver today, sitting in P10 in points as it stands.
Oh! Furby nearly losing it there.
He's still sitting snug behind Josh at the moment, not trying anything just yet. Obviously Josh made a move on him a couple laps ago, but Deezy's going to try and stick with the Ferrari and have him pull him along. If he can save his ERS well enough, we could see him maybe make a move towards the end of the Grand Prix, but Josh has got a hell of a lot more ERS saved up than Deezy, so yeah, we could end up seeing Deezy drop back from the Ferrari, maybe out of DRS. Not too sure yet. Furby right to the back of Brenda. Can we see Furby retake the final podium position here on the Ferrari driver? As Ferrari did take it off him not too long ago. He goes defensive. He's held the inside line. And Furby looks to the outside. Tries to make the switch on him but cannot make it work. Brenda gets the better traction out of that corner. Let's have a little look at the guy's tyres wear. It's probably the most entertaining battle on track right now. Very, very closely matched on tyre wear. Pasek's done well to be up 10 positions. Portley up 4 positions up into P2. Pred up 6 positions into P6. Oh, as Furby gets a snap of oversteer there. Brenda going really, really defensive though. Trying to break that slipstream. But Furby's going to go at great toe here on the Ferrari. Looks to the outside, but Brenda is keeping his car right in the centre of the track. Does not want the Haas to come by anytime soon.
Might be able to try it here. I think he's dropped a back bit there.
Is he going to get DRS though off the lap car ahead? Who is that lap? Is that Cave? No, it's Jet.
Atom.
Hopefully Jet gets out of the way for these guys. Blue flags are being shown right now for Jet Atom in the AlphaTauri. Yeah, he does get out of the way. Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh my god. And Furby gets a 5 place for that.
Brenda gets away with it.
That is terrible. Oh no.
I'm losing it. Trying to get out of the way and take it out.
Furby's coming. Oh, feel for Furby. Furby's not had a good couple of days here at TTM. I'm gutted for him, man. Gutted for him. That's so unfortunate. Furby's retired in pits. Dear.
Curry having a look at Horizon as well here. It's all going on.
Tier point?
Gotta be
Oh my gosh. That is not good. That's unreal. Well, Curry on the back of Horizon. Let's not get it twisted. There's still 3 laps remaining here. Is Horizon still on them hards with that broken wing? He is. Horizon's got that same broken wing. Yeah, he is doing well.
Might lose,
but he's now under pressure from the Haas driver.
He does. Gives up.
And Curry makes it ahead. Here we go. KVS is still sitting in with that DRS of these guys, so it'll be interesting to see what he can do here.
Horizon having another look at Curry. Here we go.
Up the inside he goes. Side by side. And that is Horizon back ahead of the Haas driver. Now KVS is right amongst it. Mali on the back of Brenda. So Mali has clawed his way back up the field. Even after the woeful pit stop issues at the start of this race, Mali was down in P11 at one stage, and now he finds himself up to P4. Challenging for P3, Brenda. So look, Brenda is now going defensive. Mali looks on the outside, and that is him past the Ferrari, and Brinda has to do nothing but just sit back in the slipstream of the Renault. Nicely done there from Mali. KVS though, KVS right to the back of Curry. Curry goes defensive. KVS looks to the outside. But KVS cannot make anything work right now. Horizon really under pressure here because this could be a 3 wide scenario again like we saw earlier on in this Grand Prix. And it is! And KVS looks on the outside! Sector 3's with the yellow flag and that's DZ! DZ's binned it! Where's DZ binned it? He's binned it on the straight! Into the wall!
How's he done that?
Oh my gosh. Dropping like flies here, Jeff.
They are. But we still got a battle there. Horizon, Curry and KVS. All battling.
Oh, he's sitting right on the back of Horizon. You can tell Horizon's really struggling now with these tyres. Oh, sorry, with that wing even, I should say. But NRM on the mediums. See what they're looking at. Okay, they're quite similar to be fair, but obviously the medium is the quicker tyre. But here we go, it's KVS. He's gonna try to make a move here on Horizon. But they're pretty much going the same speed. He's gonna have to be really late on the brakes for this to work. Up the inside he goes of Horizon. Horizon tries to switch back, cannot make it work. KVS takes P9 of the Sakhir Grand Prix. DW and Josh side by side around turn 1. Josh holds it around the outside of DW. DW has to give up on that, and he can't make the move stick. And let's have a little look at what his tyres are on, as he's on the soft compound, and they're about half worn now. So he's not giving up though. Is Josh? He's a sitting duck now for the Red Bull as he charges past. But Josh tries to make it around the outside, and he actually ghosts there for a minute and manages to get back past DW. Great move there from Josh. It's a bit of a lock up there. Can DW try anything here? I mean, he could do on the straight if he times it right.
Getting back on the straight.
The final lap here. I think he's going to try it. I'm just going to jump on board with Luke as DW looks at the inside. We're going to jump on board with Luke now. But Josh can try and hold it around the outside, and he's going to. They're still side by side, and Luke wins the Grand Prix. But I kind of want to stay on board with this because it's a great battle here. But Luke wins the Grand Prix, and that's 2 from 2. The last 2 Grand Prix he has won, both being at Bahrain. And there we have it. Luke takes the win. Paulie takes second, and Manny takes P3. I think that's the exact same as last week after Stewart's penalties. Brinda takes P4. Pred takes P5 by the looks of it. Looks like it, yep. And Benji takes P6. What a drive from Benji. Incredible drive there for Benji. And yeah, definitely my driver. They are! What is that?
So, that's how you finished them. Look at them, side by side.
Terrible, Jeff.
Well done to Curry as well, reserve driver getting P8.
Oh, no, they're all. Yeah, well done to Curry as well. I'm going to go Benji for my driver day today.
Yeah,
if you could get... What's that?
Yeah, he's done very well. Mine would be Partick, gaining 11 positions in this race.
Well, if you would like to... We didn't do any predictions, did we, that race?
No, we didn't. It was too chaotic.
Yeah, could you get the top 3 in, and then could you get Partick and Benji in as well, please?
Yeah, sure.
I'll run through the standards. Luke takes a win there, and that is the last 2 Grand Prix he's won, both of them being here at Bahrain. What an incredible drive from him. Yeah, not been able to convert the pole to a win this time, but instead he does do it from the front row regardless. Porty takes P2 once again, and Mali takes P3 again as well. So the exact same podium as last week. These guys are absolutely flawless right now. Incredible drivers. I'm gonna run
you want Benji and Partick?
Benji, Partick, top 3 please, mate. So Luke wins the Grand Prix from Portley, from Mali, Brinda, Pred, Benji, Partick, Curry, Horizon, NRM KVS rounds up top 10. Josh, DW, Shifty, Jet, DZ, Furby, Sam, and Jerry. That is the finishing order for round 3 here at the Sakhir Grand Prix.
That is everything for today's video. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. For more TTM content, check out the video in the top right. And to join the TTM community, take a look at the link in the description. Until next time, see you on track.